Hello everyone, as promised I'm here with a video for our new matte clay foundations which I posted about a couple of weeks ago. I'm really super impressed with these foundations, they give excellent coverage but there is a little bit of a knack to applying them. Now I absolutely love our Instablare primer, love it. Use it on all my makeup clients now, use it myself every day with the BB cream when I'm going to work. It is my go-to primer. But the mattifying clay foundation is absolutely brilliant if you've got oily skin, as it obviously mattifies like it says it does. If like me, you don't have oily skin, but you would still want to opt for a full coverage foundation, I like to prep my skin with a different one of our products when using this foundation, because I don't need to mattify my skin before using a mattifying foundation, because then what happens is it just all becomes a little bit too dry. So what I want to do is make sure that my face is really well hydrated before using the matte foundation, and I'd say that's for any matte foundation that you would use. Always make sure your skin is really well hydrated, unless of course you've got oily skin, in which case this is the absolute perfect combo for you. Okay, so let's get to it. So I've just cleansed, had some BB cream on today. And I'm going to use one of my absolute favourite moisturisers from Body Shop, and that's the Drops of Light. So I'm going to put that all over. I would say that you would need to moisturise, even if you've moisturised a couple of hours before. I mean, you should always cleanse and tone your face before applying makeup for a night out or anything anyway. Get rid of any impurities on your skin. But I would say moisturise just directly before applying this, so your skin is really nice and well hydrated. As we know, this is my favourite moisturiser because look at that glow already. So I've well moisturised the skin, and then what I'm going to do now is, instead of opting for the Instablare, I'm going to use for one of our other products that can be used as a primer, and that's our CC cream in Bright Glow, and that's going to give me a real nice dewy effect. But it's hydrating. It can be used as a primer anyway. I've used it as a primer before, but it's more it's going to give me a little bit more radiance. It's not mattifying the skin. It's going to add a little bit more moisture, which for me, because I don't have oily skin, especially around the nose, make sure you're getting around the nose and around the top of the forehead, because they're the areas that seem to get the most dry, and massage that in, so we're getting a really nice hydrated base. Here we go. And then next, my preferred tool to apply this foundation, my preferred tool for any full coverage foundation is always a beauty blender. Now I've already pumped the beauty blender underneath the tap just to get it nice and spongy, because they do need to be used damp. But what I'm going to do is an extra tip that you may not know, is I'm actually going to spray the beauty blender with some setting spray, and that just helps to keep it in place as well. I've done that step too early because I haven't got the foundation on my face yet. So what I'm going to do now, the best match for me is Japanese Maple, and that's shade 34. Now in MAC I am an NW25, and in Estee Lauder I used to wear Tawny, like double wear, if that helps anybody. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. You can use a little concealer brush for this or whatever, and then dot it all around my face. If I put a little bit more on, actually. There we go. Especially around the nose, guys. Now, the reason I love a beauty blender so much is it just gives you seamless coverage. There's no brush strokes at all from a beauty blender, and it's definitely, if I'm going on a night out, it's definitely what I'm going to use to get that gorgeous finish. Just going underneath my eyes, I haven't got any concealer on or anything. Hope you can see it's starting to give me a really even skin tone. This is great. I mean, you can layer this up. You could use 2 layers, and it's going to hide, if you want to, you know, any freckles, any pigmentation on your face. It is really a full coverage foundation, so you can apply a second layer and get an even fuller coverage. So I don't know if you can see. It's looking nice and seamless. And that's a really good colour match for my skin, I think. So now that I've got that on. I could if I was going out, but I'm not. I'm going to pick the kids up. I'm doing a quick video while I've got 20 minutes before I need to go. So if I was going on a night out, I would do a second layer. I always do a second layer if I'm going on a night out, because I just like to have the fuller coverage. Maybe not for daytime, but definitely for a night out. So that's the foundation on. Now I'm going to use one of our bronzers. This is the Honey Bronzer. Tap it off, dust it on the top of the head. The cheekbones a little bit. Just to give yourself a little bit of a glow. All around the neck. You always go back and forth. See, it's warmed me right up a little bit. I'm going to now use one of my favourite blushes, and this is number 7. Really reminds me of Gingerly by MAC. If I can open it. It's a lovely, really nice muted shade that you can build up. Put that on. With one of our brushes. Our brushes are fab. They don't melt at all. Really are good quality. Totally vegan as well. It's nice. And then of course, I'm going to finish this with my absolute new favourite product, and that's the Drops of Glow. So let's have a little look. Put that all around. Because this is a matte foundation. I'm not going to put it on my nose. This is a matte foundation. So if you want the full coverage, but you want to add a little bit more dewiness in, I'm going to put a little bit there. Then you can use the Drops of Glow over the top. That's lovely. So there we go. You just can't beat this product. I absolutely love it. Isn't that fab? Gorgeous. Trying to be fast. I'm sure you're all bored of my videos by now. Here we go. And then to finish it all off, the whole look, I'm going to use our gorgeous setting spray. Honestly, this is such good value for money. I've always used MAC Studio Fix especially if I'm using any glitter products. One spray of the Studio Fix, and then you apply it to the brush, and you have to keep patting it on your eye, but you have to repeat that a couple of times. It takes one spray of this. I am not joking. One spray of this. This is my favourite setting spray. Honestly, it's wonderful. So just keep it quite far away from the face, and just a couple of spritzes like that. Might be a little bit damp, and then but you just let that dry. So hopefully you can see the finish. And now what could possibly have happened if I didn't moisturise and I used the Instablur? My face would be too matte and too dry to handle the matte foundation because of my skin type. So if you've just got regular skin like me, I'm not particularly dry, I'm not particularly oily, you just want to get nice and hydrated, and then this is a gorgeous finish. Then if you are oily skin type, then you can use those two together, but this is a fab product anyway, and it gives you a really nice glow, and it also comes in a peachy colour as well. If you're more of an olive skin tone, that would be better for you. So if you've got any questions, just give me a message, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.